Hi guys, it's Mrs. Reiniger. I'm here to share with you all about your first digital interactive notebook. This is going to be coming to you as a slide presentation, and the first thing that we want you to do is make a copy. So you'll go to File, make a copy, and you want to do the entire presentation. When you are naming this copy, I want you to put down your name. And that way, when you share it with your teacher, it will, you'll let us know who is making which document. So you can share it with Mrs. Jill, or you can share it with myself, whoever is your teacher, and that can be done at any time. You guys know how to do that. So the first thing that you'll see, it takes a little while to load up, is page 1, and that's basically your front of the notebook. Oftentimes, we know that people doodle and they draw on their notebooks. So you can do that here on your title page, or front of the cover, I suppose. So right now, I have just put some different images, and I've selected them from this pile here. You can just click on it and drag it to the spot that you would like for it to be. You can also get images from online, and when you're done, all you need to do is select them and delete them if you're not going to have them on the front cover. So your digital notebook is very similar to a visual journal. Sometimes we'll be looking at your assignments, and we'll definitely be reading the information that you have in there. But really, we want you to play with fonts and colors, highlighters, definitely looking at images. You can link things into your notebook like videos and stuff like that. It's going to be something that you can use quite often. One of the main things that we're going to be using this digital notebook for is to document what's going on in our world right now. We're all at home, we're isolating ourselves to stop the spread of this virus, and we want to make sure that people understand in the future just what that has been like. So we're calling this Be a Historian. It is a diary entry where you're going to be using the 6 thinking hats. This will be done every week in this digital notebook. You can simply just make a new slide each time you want to add information. So we're going to be looking at white hat facts, red hat emotions, yellow hat successes, green hat possibilities or ideas, blue hat planning, and black hat challenges. Each week, we want you to try and focus on those as much as you can. If you can't answer each of those hats each time, that's totally okay. As you're looking at those hats, try and incorporate it with these types of questions. We know that things can change daily in this pandemic or weekly, so try your best to see if you can answer these as much as possible. So we're considering, what did the government announce or implement today and how it's affected you. That might not change from week to week, so just see if you need to include it. You can talk about what's open around the city or things that have closed down, or if there's been changes that way. Taking a peek at your neighborhood, if there's still people out walking, if there's been people around you that you know, and honestly, just comparing it from week to week or day to day. We're really curious about your feelings. Sometimes things like this give us really intense feelings, like hope or anxiety or things like that. So consider that when you're answering your diary questions. So I have put in an example here that you can take a peek at later on. Just trying your best to change your different fonts, putting in images. You can use definitely more than one slide. You don't have to put all of your information onto the one that you have in front of you. One of the other things that we're going to be doing is creating a slide if you choose to go on a virtual field trip. So this will be under the options in the list of items for each week. Basically, what we want you to do is go to a zoo or go to a museum or even to space. There's a link there that you can go to all kinds of different things. What we want you to do is put in the destination. You can change it to be the place that you visited, the best part, what you learned, and insert an image. Each time you go on a different virtual field trip, you will be duplicating this slide as well. So that is our digital interactive notebook. As we continue on throughout our time together, it may look different. We may add things or take things away, but that's basically an understanding of what we'll be doing. If you have any questions, please let me know. Bye.